Welcome. I decided today, I've been meaning to do this. We don't actually own this piece of property, but a gentleman out of state actually wants us to tend this, and so we've been trying to clean the fence up a little bit. I may have seen some posts on TikTok, etc. that's shows us cleaning some fence up. That's what we're doing. But one of the things I always do whenever we get a new piece of property is I like to map the field. And if there's one thing that I would say that was a really good investment that I never regret buying, and that is a GPS unit. You know, we don't live out west where the land's flat and everything's nice. I mean, we got some monstrous rocks in our fields, rocks that you're not gonna get up, right? You can dig on them all day long with an excavator. But here's the wood section, and you can see what some of those rocks look like. Which, you know, if they were all that size, you know, that's fine, you can see them. But the problem is just about 1 foot of that is sticking above the ground in some areas. And so the GPS unit allows us to mark these rocks. So if we decide, I'm not planning on mowing this field for hay, but if I decided to mow this field for hay, I go out here and I mark every single rock. And it has saved tremendously on repair costs and downtime of tearing up mowers and disc mowers, etc. So I highly recommend, if you're thinking about purchasing a GPS unit, you know, honestly, I use it for spraying, spreading manure, mowing hay to mark all the rocks. There's just endless possibilities that I use this GPS unit for. So honestly, I'm not sure I could farm actually without it. So let's get started, and I'll show you a little bit about what we're actually going to be doing. So here's the GPS unit that we're doing, that we actually do. Let me go ahead and put it in gear. Sorry if it's moving around just a little bit. But we're actually starting to actually just mapping this field. And it will actually, I've set it up where it's just mapping kind of, I don't know, 4 feet to the left, etc. But we'll map this field, and that way to give us the total acreage. And I won't necessarily do it right now. I'll come back and I'll show you some other videos. But you see, like these rocks right here, right? I mean, yeah, the disc mower, that probably wouldn't tear nothing up. It's just gonna slide over the top of it. But you know, when this grass gets 4 feet tall, you don't see that, and you're running 5.6, you know, 6 miles an hour mowing. You know, you can tear some stuff up. So we try to map our fields out, and we try to, you know, mark these. And I'll show a little bit more video here shortly on how we actually do that. All right, so here's a couple of examples of what we do. So basically, we kind of ride through and we see the rocks. You see those right there. I mean, they're just barely out of the ground, and although that wouldn't tear nothing up too bad, it would mess your knives up a little bit. And then you've got other rocks over here that's, you know, kind of out of the ground. If you see those, I'm not sure you can. So generally what I'll do is I'll just come to these locations on the GPS unit and drive where they're located, kind of straddle them a little bit, and basically mark them. So rocks, hit a rock there, you can name them, and when I come back, it will basically show on the screen that there was a rock there. And so this is one of the things we do. I mean, you can remember where all these rocks are, but we cut a lot of acreage, and there's a lot of rocks where we live at. So, you know, this has been the best thing for us, is to do it this way. So we kind of mark it when the grass is low during the winter time, especially on a new field. And hopefully, if we ever did decide to mow this for hay, you know, I'd feel confident and feel okay about coming out here and actually doing it without tearing something up. So, all right, guys, we finished mapping them. There's like 3 different sections of pastures in here, so that we finished mapping them, and I wanted to kind of show you a little bit different. So if you see the screen or not, this is the top level view map of kind of the pasture, and you can see where the rocks are. So like, I'll pull up that video or that particular map, like if I decided to mow this, and then that way whenever I'm getting close, those rocks will be seen. And I like it because it gives me the acreage, so it helps me with like spraying chemicals, fertilizer, etc. Like how much I know, because I know exactly how many acres I got in each little pasture. So yeah, GPS to me has been one of the best things to buy. I've been using GPS now for probably about 8 or 9 years, and I highly recommend it. So if you got any questions, let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe our content, and thanks for watching.